I would play more Muse Dash, but like I literally can't do that and work. I will get so far behind. Plus, this game looked really cool. Hold on, let me... That pause? Okay, cool. Let me hide my cursor. I would like to get good at OS again, because lots of people play it, and you get lots of viewers playing OS, but... I think I found my one rhythm game that I'm good at. I'm alright at Project Miku games. I'm alright at the Final Fantasy rhythm game. I like to think I'm good at Muse Dash. The morning light fills your eyes. You try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to the Greater Morrow. I must say, it's quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks by the bay. Fuck you, guy. Hey, fuck you, guy. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh, well, I'm glad to see a new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things onto one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while getting your bearings in the light. Finally, I suppose I don't need to say this, but get back before sundown. Get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Move forwards with left stick. Use right stick to reverse. Turn with... Okay. 18 plus fishing. Apparently it is like a... What's the word for that? Lovecraftian fishing game? I think it's Lovecraftian is the word I'm looking for. I need to go all the way around. Okay. Fish. Blue mackerel. Place. I was watching Stahl play it and it looked really cute. Although it was weird to see Stahl playing like maybe a horror game, but it was enough to get me one playing it. There's lots of fishies here. The spot has been depleted. Okay. I figured it'd be a nice chill game for us. Oh, I need to turn on my working disclaimer. Let me turn that on before I forget. And people come in like, why isn't he doing anything? Why is he just sitting there? Because I'm working. Boop. A cod. Okay, place. Beep, boop, bop. This one. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. I like my little boat. When I was watching Stall, though, I didn't see any of the horror aspects, so the spooky stuff will be new to me. I can quit that there. I can't. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I can't do anything with this fish. Scared. Can I... So these are stuck there. Okay. There's no way I can rotate this to get more fish, can I? No, I think I'm... I think I'm fished up. Man, imagine being able to read. Couldn't be me. We gotta get back anyway. Sun's about to set. Select your lights by holding left bumper and selecting the X. Lights help you see, but make you more visible too. Okay, is that X as in Xbox controls or X as in PlayStation controls? Oh, not okay. I understand. That guy honked back at me. Boop. Oh. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Oh, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss a matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so I'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debts are paid, a tiny portion of your fish scales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish at the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. A familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type to person to lasso it there. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns and islands might pay you differently, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work off paying it first. So let's see what you got. Can we like sell all? Oh, we can. Dope. The mayor's standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this by the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? A curious looking component. Could be used to develop some new equipment, but we need some investigation first at the dock. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payments up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, you take any damage on the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures toward the hull currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. How much money do I have? Okay, up there. 150 bucks. 75 bucks. Wait, can I get 2 engines? Oh, I can. And then my lights in the top. Okay. Better than a candle. Just. Makes a decent effort at shining through the gloom. Okay, so I can get one more... I can get, like, 2 more fishing rods and another engine if I want to. Okay. We should probably sleep until morning, yeah? We were told not to go out at night, so... Undock. Wasn't there a show like Thomas the Train Engine, but it was like a little tugboat too? Or was the tugboat in that show? Disturbed water. You do not have the right equipment for this spot. Coastal, shallow, oceanic, abyssal, haddle, volcanic, and mangrove. Cool. We're going volcano fishing? Although I kind of want to see what happens when we stay out at night, but I don't want to die just yet. Cod. Oop. I keep seeing X. I'm like, oh, PlayStation X, right? This spot has been depleted. I want to check something really fast. Can I make these PlayStation controls instead? It's fucking with my brain. No. Okay, that's fine. I'll get used to it. I will adjust. Don't have the right equipment for this spot. Do I see any other fishies? I do. Okay. There's some near home. Oh, I don't think I can get those ones. I think I can get these ones. Ooh, what's that? There's a bottle. We don't have the right stuff for that. Added to cabin. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands in the inlet of the back of the Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he'll keep his hands on the wheel instead of just the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches. It was a good name. I think he's prepared to launch. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Is that a fucking shark? I don't think I have the right equipment here. I do not. We do here. Trophy blue mackerel. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Time is a quarter after 6. We'll probably be okay. So I need to get another rod so I can actually like get these other fishes. Arrow squid. Okay, that's all we can take. I don't think I can fit anything else. Let's go. I don't like that eye at the top of the screen. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright light and sleeping will help reduce it. I had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above the normal price. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You also need a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Hey, okay, that's... We just made like 140 bucks. We have $2 left on our loan. This is the easiest shit ever. I need shallow. Install time 3 hours. I mean, we might as well go big, right? If we're gonna get another fishing rod, we might as well get a nice one. I don't feel like we need another engine. We could probably get a light bulb for if we ever have to do nighttime fishing. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and scuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Morrow? Could you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Mare hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Should we do that now? How do I check my map? Oh. Okay, so it's the town right across from us. All right, let's go. Turn my light on so nothing eats me. Oh, we should wait till we get some panic first, yeah? Because we don't need it if we're not panicking. See here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This will do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Sustainable fishing. We should sleep, yeah? You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques and shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you from silver spectacles. Hello, is that... no. I believe we met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. You got anything nice to you today, perhaps? I don't want to sell that, though. I want to know what it is. Okay. All right, so we got our new fishing rod. We need a... We need a squid and something. My god, that thing's huge. What did we need for our quest? 1 flounder, 1 eel. Okay. That's a fucking shark. Let's go, little boat. You can do it. Those are cod. Can't get that. Those are more stingrays. Wait, no, are they? We'll check one. Thunder. Oh, nice. Okay, now we need eels. Those eels? That looks eely. Gray eel. Can I sort this better somehow? Not really. Oops. Might as well fill up before we go back. Okay. What does examining these do? I can't examine that one. Boop. Alright, so we have the fishmonger to finish. You gonna fish for that order? Yes. See what you have here, and I'll keep the order on the ice until it's ready to go. That one. Oh, and this one. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. 50 bucks? You should be pleased with these. I got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Okay. The mayor's walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partially to your efforts, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishermonger service. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. I'm glad you chose to be here with us. I mean, I kind of crashed here, so I don't have a choice, but you're welcome. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. Need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get them? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find your way to go get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades will be stored, so don't worry about having only... So don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Oh... Okay. Do I have to do... I can't... Oh, because that's shipwrights and ship... Okay, I understand. And shipwright and dry docks. Got it. Okay, nothing new there. What about our fishmonger? I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. Its shimmering scales are stuck to the cover. Thank you, sir. Oh, we're almost done the one we're reading. Okay, well, if squids only fish at night, maybe we should go get some squids. I've seen Stall do something. Oh, this. Arrow squid. Okay. Swoopy. Right here? Squid. Nice-oo. Okay. So that's the squids. One black grouper. Maybe those guys? That's them. I can only really catch one more, huh? We get some eels on our way out, or some more squids if we find them. Grouper. Dredge. Dredge. Squid. Oh, what are these guys? We do not have room for stingrays. Oh my, our freaking eyes freaking out? Light. Let's get back to town before we friggin' explode, I guess. Ooh, fishes. What's that sound? It sounds like rain, but I don't think it's rain. I think we're about to die. I think death's coming for us. Well, I'm not standing out there to find out. Oh, my, you look exhausted. You're not freaking get some sleep, are you? I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. No, sir. Yes. You're not getting my trophy fish. 1, 2, and a grouper. I think you had it in you. Night fishing's a tall order. Me, you talk about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. Got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you can get it fixed at the shipwright. We can go crab fishing? Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it at sea anywhere and then come back after a day or two to check on it. Got a customer after a fiddler crab, and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. You sure you're getting enough sleep? The tired eyes won't fare well here. I'm fine. Stop asking. $100 for a crab pot? You're friggin' robbing me? Okay, well, let's sleep because we're guys like panicking. Almost done our book. Okay, so we can just drop that anywhere. Select the crab pot ability with left bumper and employ with X. They catch things over time, but need repairing every so often. Crab pot. Plenty, plenty. I see, okay. Right around like here is just fine, yeah? Up. In the meantime, we'll keep making money. A blue mackerel. We finished our book. 10% chance not to reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Eh? Oh, I understand. I haven't read this yet. I don't think I can do this. No. Can't get sharks yet. Hmm. Don't want to meander off too far. Gotta find a spot for other crab plot. Our crab pot too. Crab plop. Crab plop. Right around here is probably fine. Go crab plot. So we just check that after a few days. Oh shit, these things are huge, aren't they? Oh no, that works. If I could find some more cod, I can get 2 more cods. Is there any cods around here? Any codders? Any cods in chat? Great eel. Eels might work. Blue mackerel. Oh, there's cod way out there. Mackerel, mackerel. Sharks. Dredge. Stingrays are too big. Flounder, mackerel. Ooh, cod. Don't bump into rocks, don't bump into rocks, don't bump into... No rocks. Not today, rocks. Oh shit, I didn't realize they were so far out. Is that them way out there? Mackerel, stingray. Okay, that's way too far. I'm not going that far. Alright, we might just have to forget about it and go home. We can get some eels on the way home. That'll work. Wait, eels take up 3 slots. I can catch a eel. Okay. Let's get out of here. What's sparkling here? The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure. A vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Then I can examine this too. Floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage in dangerous rocks and obscure obstacles. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. How much is that freaking thing worth? 25 bucks. Woo, sheesh. Oh yeah, brother. We're rich. Is there anything we can, like, anything we can use to salvage? You can store whatever you have down here. I don't even know how to get these materials, though. Because it keeps saying we don't have the right... Use parts to research new equipment. Research equipment can appear for sale in shops. Do I just get the hydraulic rod? Catches oceanic. We can't catch oceanic, so that might be nice. Ah, that's how they get you. Okay. So this can do shallow. This can do coastal. So if I do this, I lose the ability to get coastal, but I get oceanic. No, I need a bigger fishing spot anyway. Because I need this to go here, but I can't put my rod here. Okay, we'll just have to stick with what we have for now. Let's go see if we can't salvage. Maybe we can salvage now that the dry dock's open. There was some salvage over here, wasn't there? Yeah, we can't do this. We need dredge. We'll check our crabs tomorrow. What the fuck was that? Is that lightning? My boat can't hit by Can boats get hit by lightning? Cyclopsian flounder. Huh. A sprawling gelled mass spills from the single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. That's disgusting. I'll check my crab pots tomorrow. They're good for another day. We need more room. Oh, shit. I might have to let that one go. Let's stop here really quickly. See if there's anything, quests or anything here for us. Not anything special lately. What counts as special? I have a Cyclopean flounder. Is that special? I guess not. Okay, so there's no quest there for us. What are these? We can get like one of these. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can fit. You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face for inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach. He pushes from one side of his stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a particularly patterned handkerchief. Oh, delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll be finding more before long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with a delicate crimson thread. A man's looking through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Island. Head of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. That was the... Oh, south. We won't make that tonight. Well, let's keep that with us then, if he's going to want it. Is there any way I can get anything to dredge? I feel like we need nets to dredge. Okay, I want to check my crab pots. And then we'll go south, I guess. Rods will reel fish in 10% more effectively. Fiddler crab. Common crab. I want my pot because I want it to break. I do not want it to break. Okay, he said south, right? So maybe this place? Man standing in the doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson and silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasure and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. Whew, words. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up with a flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, and as you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition's this. I will outfit your vessel with the ability to dredge. The equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost artifacts and I'll reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? I'll do it. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics you're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around towns about shipwrecks and other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in a few decades. It's locked. So we can dredge now? Is it an ability I need? No. Dredge. Shapes in the deep. Oh, I see. Okay. A worn golden ring. Wonder if that's the ring we're supposed to find. Do I have any room left in my ship? Not really. Let's just go turn this quest in. What's going on, Merlin? How are you, friend? Doing good? I'm doing alright. We have a lot of quests all of a sudden. Fishmonger. Yes, I do. I got your fiddler crab. And I got your common crab. There you go, sir. Fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. These'll do. Glad you got some use of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop an odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Okay. I want to repair my pots. Did I see Genshin's April Fools? I didn't see any April Fools. What'd they do? What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Morrow where the current carries in wreckages from the sea. Some nights you can see a natural glow rising from the patch of the dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in that deep. Cat versions of Diluc, Keyching, and Shinobi and Wanderer. That'd be kind of cute. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. You hear any strange happenings? I see plenty of strange things from the top of the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so it shines brightly onto your face. Are you really standing here in front of me? Or is this just another of the fog's tricks? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. I should go. You approach a woman sitting on the dock, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. Gotta be a damn better sight than sitting in this bloody town. I just think I need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. It's not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Okay. All right, let's go dump our pots. I'm going to put this in our storage. And then we got to go around the island to the back of it. I'm going to put one here. Go crab pot. Put one here. Go crab pot. And then she said there was a glow at night we can look for. So let's stay out until the night falls. Yep. Can we see anything? I don't see a glow. Oh, over there. I need my lighter. We're going to crash into some fucking rocks. Oh, look, another boat. Meow. Beep. Run away. Ah, ghost boat. Ow. Oh, it's a giant fucking fish. It's not a boat at all. Oh, it hurts. It's not a boat at all. Oh god, rock. Ooh. Oh. Shit. Okay, well now that I know where it spawns, let's go back there during the day. Okay, and when we hear that honking noise, we don't honk back. Got it. Ooh, we can dredge this. And if we see another boat, we don't go towards it. Bolt of cloth. Okay, I don't see the... There, it's the glow. Okay, let's go. There's the fucking boat. I think we have our light on it. It's easier for it to see us, too. What is that? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. No, 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 oh no, oh no, 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 no. Drive away. Drive away. Drive away. Drive away. No, 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 no. I need that on. I need that on. I need to see. I'm surprised Stahl played this game. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go slow not to we don't run into any rocks. This looks like a neat game. It's kind of fun. I like it. I don't like the fish boats. Those are kind of scary. Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here. Nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain in the morning. A small key with ornate loops on the handle. Its teeth are simple. Whatever it unlocks must be quite crude. To storage, to storage. Okay, when it bit us, we didn't lose anything. We just took some damage. That's good. Last time we got bit, we lost our fucking engine. The kind of Lovecraftian, kinda. Your boat's looking a bit banged up. I can repair that if you like. I would like that. That would make me quite happy. Are you getting up? Okay, let's sleep because our dude's like panicking. Okay, let's actually sleep instead of like 2 seconds to sleep. Okay. Let's take that key out of storage and see if we can't go give it to that guy. God, the thing's humongous, dude. Undock. Have I ever played Iron Lung? No, I've heard about it. I have heard. Our crab pot's got stuff. That's nice. I'm very particular about my horror games. Right here. You enter the collector's house. He's standing in the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers with a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid in your travels. He turns a few pages in his books and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. Ow. Hey, Kurt. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its power towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know about? The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed upon your vessel. Be warned, however, you may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Interesting. You want to get me to play as horror, can you play as Phasmophobia? I don't find it scary in VR, I just find it kind of annoying to play. That's why I don't. Haste adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat. Okay. To the southeast, okay. I don't really play co-op, so I never really get the... Oh, there's still fish here. I don't usually have... It's not that I don't have people to play it with. I just prefer to play solo. A lumpy mackerel. Oh, that's a cursed fish we can give to the fishmonger. A writhing mass of lumps twisting and pulling their way under the scales of their vessel. How long can it live like this? Nice suit. The fishmonger will want that. Okay, let's go home before night sets. Eh? Eh? I can't believe Stahl played this game. Nope, don't touch rocks! Okay, whew. I just wanted to use it so that would go away. You never played it solo? I prefer solo. It's just easier to do everything. Lightkeeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. What were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. I do. Are you going to eat this? Good luck. The fishmonger takes the abrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. Why don't you take these two? They're of no use to me. You hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Okay, here's my fish, bye. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear this heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Hey. Okay, so we need to start looking up near... He said Blackstone Island, right? Search for relics. The Gale Cliff. Okay. Sounds to be Gale Cliff to the north. Oh, Gale Cliffs. I see them. Okay. I feel like we should wait before we do that, because I feel like that's going to be, like, main story stuff. The fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. I'm going to sleep and see what happens to him, and then I'm going to go pick up my crab pots in the morning. It's still barred, huh? Alright, well, let's go grab my crab pots, 'cause we need to get those. I feel like we need more upgrades before we make our way to the Gale Cliffs. Maybe we can take a peek, though. Well, the Gale Cliffs are this way. Southeast, okay. Feel more like a party game. Yeah, I don't know. I find it like it's a fun puzzle game for me. It's a good way just to take my brain off stuff and like make it focus on something else. "21st of August, 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows of the Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It didn't penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around a few times and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern. But we believe all the important articles are accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious." We're gonna get eaten crossing this. We're fucking dead. I just want to look. I just want to look. I can't do much fishing, but we can do a little bit. Oh, I can't catch anymore. Yeah, we can't. Okay, let's go back. It's gonna be nighttime by the time we get back. If we make it back. Oh, rocks. No. Maybe I'll just leave my crab pots close to town. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? Are you good, boss? Man, $12 to repair my friggin' crab buckets? My crab buckets? Unbelievable. I forget how to use those. It was... I don't remember how to use my... salvage parts. Or research parts. Oh. The giant fucking button that says research, you idiot. It might be that one. Coastal and shallow. I think that's probably a good call. Yeah, let's do coastal shallow. It's a 3 slaughter. This one's coastal, so we can uninstall this. We might as well just sell it, I suppose. $460? Jeesh. What's this one? This one's shallow? Okay, so we get 2 birds stoned at once there. Put that there. And then we can grab this for oceanic. How much can we sell this for? 75 would give us 350 or 10. Okay, we need to wait like another day before we can do that. Okay, let's go put my crab pots out before we go to sleep. I feel like we're okay in this little bay. Like, I don't think anything will get us here, so... I lied. There's the fucking tugboat. Yeah, we can do some nighttime fishing while we're out, I suppose. Oh, I missed a trophy, Sag. Post eel. Numerous glowing shapes flicker and squirm behind a distended ribcage. The rest of the fish is withered and drained. Oh. Barbed eel. A spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. Oh. I can take 2 squids. Oh, there's only one there. I don't know if I want to, like... Some prefer deeper water while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. Like, should I hold on to these or should I just give them to him? Yeah, whatever. We need the money. Okay, now... She pulls a book from nearby toolbox and hands it to you. A few pages are stuck together with grease. Grease. Sure. Okay. Okay, 410. Okay, cool. So we can sell this. Buy this. Okay, so now we can get Oceanic. Oh, new lights. Halogen spotlight. Solid. Oh, I can't even equip those. I only have a 1 slot. Basic but solidly bright light. Its long range makes it ideal for spotting hazards at night. Speaking of, I need to sleep. Okay, let's actually start knocking out these pursuits. So we need to do more... We need to go get some scrap, because I need that for a quest at the ship dock, too. Or we need that way we can upgrade our boat at the dry dock. So let's do mostly scrapping today. Oh! Fucking rocks. Oh, I got 1 crab? Alright, I can stay there. Can stay there. Okay, those can stay for 1 more day. Actually, we can get these sharks now, can't we? Ooh. A bronze whaler. That is a fucked up Tetris piece. That is a fucked up Tetris piece. And 2 L blocks. I don't think I can even take another one of those. I can take 1 more. No, I can't. Never mind. Yeah? Right there. Nice. Ooh. Okay. We need salvage. Metal scraps. Okay, I need to go get rid of those fucking sharks. I did not think they'd be that big. I did not think a shark would be a big fish. What the fuck? Why aren't sharks 2 slots like everything else? Don't bump into the rocks. Woo. My elbow's killing me today. Funny. That's weird. I'm surprised Bunny's awake. Wait, what's today? Oh, it's, okay, never mind. I'm not surprised anymore. Damn! Sharks are $100 a pop. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Is there any more scrap or salvage around here? I don't like that deep noise. Ooh, what's this? Don't bump into it, don't bump into it, don't bump into it, don't bump into it. Slab of rock juts out from the water, bearing crude symbols of a carved fish at its base. A rough shape has been chiseled away. Huh? Does it need... I think I might know what fish goes here. Okay, it's nighttime. It's funny, I actually have like a fear of the open water, but only like under it. I don't mind being on top of it. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon the surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. The stone is cold and does not respond to your touch. Is that one of the evil boats? Pile loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. Ooh. Is that an evil boat or what is this? Alright, we need to leave. I do not like being out here at night. Go! I need my lights on. I can't see. Ooh. Who? Eh? What was that? Go! Get out of here! Is it still chasing me? Ah! I don't like those, dude. Ooh. Voltasic groper? An unknown green energy arcs and crackles over this fish's scales. It thrashes ceaselessly, even hours after being pulled up from the water. Modifies 2 cargo spaces to also hold engines. Okay, can I get more cargo spaces? Because that's what I really want. 4 right there. Okay. Woof. Man, that's worth $100. Nice. So, I desperately need more storage room. We're going to be focusing mostly on upgrades now. I don't think I need money. I just need to find more of these friggin' bits. We need to do more dredging. Let's pick up our crab pots really quickly. Those should be ready by now. Nice. So, pick up. So the demon boats will come into this little... I didn't think they'd come in here. Okay, let's go sell all that shit. Repair our stuff, and we'll plop them back out, and then we'll go look for some dredge. Man, crabs aren't really... Yeah, they're all right income. I mean, it's passive income too, I suppose. I just have to go pick them up. But it's 82 to catch, and then it's... I'm making like 60 bucks. I mean, yeah, it's better than nothing, I suppose. It's like a free $60, so... Hup. Hup. Okay, we haven't gone around this island yet. Nice. We finished our book. What'd that give us? Engines provide 5% more movement speed than listed. Nice. I don't see any scrap around here. Oh. That is what we're looking for. I turned my light off. Was that the ring? Bronze belt buckle. Cloth. Oh! Oh my god, look at the panic this causes. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's following me? I don't know what this is. I don't know what's happening. Okay, don't drive into those, got it? Okay, that should do us. Let's get out of here. I don't like that chaos tornado. This game is stressful at night. Chaos tornado. I just want to go home, man. The mayor appears in front of you on the dock. His face swims before your eyes, and his words blur with the waves crashing around you. Are you... If sea fog shapes, rest. Careful nightmares, eh? You stumble past him into town. I don't have any fish for you, do I? Nope. Oh, we actually have to have it on us. We can't... Okay, I understand. Modifies 2 cargo holds. Fishes also hold rods, hold nets, hold engines. I need light, honestly. Wooden. Is that wooden metal? Oh, you just have to... Oh, okay. I understand how this works now. Okay. Nice. We can get better lights. That's fucking sick. Now I can stop running into rocks. So I need to get all of these before I can get a new haul. Okay. Okay, I understand how this works now. So you need wood for that one. Wood for that one, wood for this one. Sheesh. Okay, so I'm looking for basically just wood now. Wood, 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 yeah. So we need a literal dick ton of wood. We need to sleep because we're going fucking insane. I want to take a quick trip over to... So I'm curious if that's what this guy's looking for. It's okay, we're a little bit insane. We'll manage. The sun's coming up. We'll be okay. My pot's doing? Still doing alright? Okay, does the trader want this stuff? Decent, okay. Man, that stuff is not worth shit. Sell all trinkets, $22. Wait, what? But this is worth 80. Wait, do I get more money if I sell them individually? Okay. Money is money. Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my own son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there, somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. Man's clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. You've explained that you sold an engraved belt buckle to the trader. Oh, well, maybe it wasn't his. I better go check it before he melts it down. The man hurries away towards the trader. Whoop. Whoop. My bad. We still need to do this quest too. Okay. Alright, let's go dredging. Actually, we should probably go get some sleep, huh? We'll be fine. We just won't stay out till late. Oh, these spots didn't respawn yet? This was metal, right? Okay. Dolphin! I pooped because I heard something coming after me, but it's just a dolphin. Okay. Let's grab some fish, since by the time we get back to base, it's gonna be night already. You might as well make some money today. I'm depleting the ocean's reserves. These are all my fish now. Yeah, it's already like, what, 2, 3? There's nowhere we can dredge, like, in the safety of this outlet, is there? I don't have room. I have room for 1. And then I think that's all. Okay, let's go. Back home. We can actually get some good sleep tonight. So, let me look. So that's 16, 24, 35, 46, 56. No, okay, but it adds up to about 82. Okay, never mind. Can we afford that better light? Yeah, we can. All right, let's do that. Nice-oo. All right, I feel slightly better about getting caught out at night now. How do we... Okay, save and quit's the only option. So you just have to live by autosaves? That's fine. How bright? Ooh, fancy. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? That is like... Ooh, what's this? Gimme, 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 gimme. A riddled flounder. I don't have room for another. God, I really, 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 really want more storage space. I think that other crab pot has a actual big crab in it, so we can't pick that up yet. Baggy skin perforated with countless cavities. A singular shaped mass spreads underneath. Oh, a singular shapeless mass spreads underneath. Huh. Neat. I'm just gonna put that into storage for now. Okay. I'll grab my crab bot later. I want to go see if we can't do some really quick dredging. We have to go. We go to the Gale Cliffs, right? Maybe there's a town there we can get to really quickly. That way we can at least spend the night somewhere. I'm gonna put haste on in case something comes after me, because I will poop myself. Oh, there's another one over there. Yeah, we're good. Fishing will take too much time right now, and I don't have time. I don't see any towns. There's lots of dredging to be done over here, though. That noise creeps me out. I think it's just dolphins. I don't like this place. This place is creepy. Because wood's like the one thing I need for everything right now, so. See, Dolphin Animator is going to be on Steam. Is it actually? That's kind of cool. That's for what, N64 games? Ow, 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 ow. Please let there be like a town or something around here. Terrified. We're gonna die. 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 Ow. I turn my light on. There has to be a town around here. Please? Please? No. We don't want to hear honking. Honking's bad. Oh, God. I don't see any boats. Is that light over there? I'm going for it. No whispering. No whisperings. No whisperings. Boost. Oh yeah, Nintendo will definitely send the ninjas after them for sure. Wait, is that... Can I dock you? Please. I can. Oh my god, I can actually stay here. Oh my god, it's so nice. Next to the dock is a derelict campsite. Strange symbols are attached or scratched into the sand. What do you want to do? An extremely rough and worn sheet of fabric is collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. The symbols span beneath the camp, twisting this way and that. Some are grouped together and what must be words. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. Oh, okay. So there is a place we can camp here. That's nice. I don't have any fish on me, do I? Okay, no, good. I don't want the seagulls stealing all my fish. Let's look for some more dredging spots then while we're out here. We can go back. We can go back near that massive wreck. There was lots of dredging to be done around there. I think that's some right there too. Ooh, research parts. Oh, decent. Good find, good find. Yeah, let's go back near that massive wreck. And then we can make our way back to the campsite, since we won't make it back home in time. That was right over this way, right? Yeah, I need some better engines. It takes us too long to get anywhere. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's like already almost nighttime. I think the shipwreck was like right here. It's hard to stay straight and like look around at the same time. Yeah, this is it. Oh god, we're gonna get caught by friggin' one of the boats for sure. Let's just dredge what we can and get the hell out of here. Is this metal? I don't care about that shit. I want resources, not friggin' metal. Or not jewels. We have no room for anything else. Okay. Can we make it back to the docks without dying? I'm gonna turn my light off. Well, yeah, there's nothing on the open water. I just need it on when we get near shores. What the hell is that? Oh. Oh. We keep our lights off, we go slow. It won't notice. It knows, it knows, it knows, it knows, it knows, it knows. It knows. Turn the light on. We gotta run. Light on. Haste, go. No, light. No, I need you on. Light. I need you on. Ring. I know there's rocks around here. I know there's rocks around here. Go away. Go away. Leave me alone. Go away. I didn't do anything to you. Whew. Are these fish? Oh, those are fish. Okay. I thought it was salvage. Did I put my crab pots away, or did I think I did. I think there's actually still one out there, isn't there? I'll put this stuff in my storage really quickly, and we'll go get our other crab pot before it breaks. Oops. Storage. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I put my other one in storage. Actually, there's rocks here. I need to be careful. Okay, so let's repair it. And we'll toss into storage. We'll sell our crabs. Go to the dry dock. Okay, so now we need to decide what we want to do. We don't have nets, but let's do this. Basic trawl net is now available in stores. Okay, what does netting let us catch? Coastal. The simple design will passively catch fish when deployed. A wise investment for those who want to explore the oceans. Neat. Oh, but we have to replace our hydraulic rod with it. Okay. And it only works on coastal. Wait. Actually, why don't we uninstall that for now? Put that in storage, because we're not going to be fishing. This will give us more room for... This will give us more room for salvage. Which is what we really need to be doing right now. Okay, so we can do rod space or engine space. Let's do engine. I was hoping that would get us new engines. Okay, we need one more. I need one more wood. And then we can start working on our new hull. Which will be the tits. Do we have, like, new engines? Or do I need to research those? No, I need to research them. Alright, let's nap. So we need wood. Let's go see if those have respawned near the wreck up here. I think there's some wood up there. And then we'll make our way back over to the coast and see if... No, there's nothing here. We'll go back over to the cliffs and see if we can't find the... music box, the Gale Cliffs. Okay. Yeah, alright, cool. We can really only dredge, so there's no point in looking for fish. I'm definitely going to get that netting, though. That sounds fucking dope. Okay, we just need to get over there before night falls. Oh my god, I just shit. Whale. I wasn't even looking at my monitor. I just seen a fucking ginormous thing on top. I was like, I'm dead. That's it. We're GG. Okay, so it's right around here, right? Those are fish. Let me look at my map really quick. Oh, fuck. Well, we're stupid. We're gonna need to find a place to camp. We can't make it all the way back there tonight. We can dredge up this shit. This is wood, isn't it? Jewels. Oh, there's a wreck out there. What are these? Disturbed water. You don't have the right equipment for this slot. Abyssal. Ooh. I don't think we're supposed to be over here. Ooh, blue fishies. I don't think we're supposed to be over here yet. Can I catch these? Ooh, jellies. Oh, there's a bunch of pretty fish over here. I can catch these. Firefly squid. I just want one. Jewels. Metal. Am I good? Nothing. There's no... This place is rather peaceful. Okay. I don't see anything evil over here. Ooh, I'll take this. Wow, pretty. I don't know if I should fish over this. This is... I'm gonna go over this way. I'm just gonna go over here. Huh? Huh? Something slithers. Eh? It got infected? Should I be worried? Am I supposed to be concerned about this? Hey, get out of here. Get, you fucking shits. Oh, hello. I was expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Oh, yes. You thought you had to look, but a fisherman all the way out here. Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I haven't seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. What do you need help with? Need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests at the center of the basin. I fled here and been making do as best I can. But I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a list of specimens. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect them all. We might as well give you this, because it's going to rot and the birds are going to steal it, so... Is there anything else? I'll be going now. Let's take a quick nap. Okay. You can put all this stuff in storage. Okay, we have lots of metal. Now. Okay. I feel safer during the day, so let's go check out... Let's go check that out. Does it look like there was another town over here, too? Oh, it's gone during the day. Ooh, is that wood? Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. What are these jewels? Oh, no, it's not. It's still in there. Its tentacles just aren't as far out. Alright, we're going to do something dumb. Let me go to this town. Because I think when we dock, it autosaves. And I want to drive my boat over this thing. Charlie Merchant, ahoy there! And your new face, a fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we'll get along like a house on fire. Haha. Haha. I'm a merchant. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that tickles your fancy. Come to me when you're ready to trade. You have used to the dry docks other ports. We can make the same upgrades to your boat here at this floating dock. Check it out. Oh, fucking hell yeah, brother. That's a good place to be. Okay. This is what we really want. Refined metal I can't make yet. Refined metal. How do I make that, I wonder? Okay. Shipyard. So she does... Ooh, right there. Refined metal, 500 bucks. Okay. I mean, we could just go fishing around here, too. Fish market. Yeah, we could just stay here and do some fishing, then. Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler. Absolutely. Been trying to collect records of each species of fish where it's located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me. Great. The fish I left are oar, gulper, eel, Goliath tigerfish, and that word. I know a little bit of each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What did you want to know? Tell you about the oarfish. I suspect they live reasonably deep, but in calm water. Maybe in the shelter of Gale Cliffs. Live in the deepest, darkest depths imaginable. You'll have to get some specialist gear to catch one of those. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters, using the shades of trees as cover. Actually, I have no idea where it might be. But they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? Oh, let me ask her about... Oh, shit. Let me ask her about, seeing strange things out at sea? Hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are. Maybe they're incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. Okay, I want to be dumb for a second and try this and see what happens. Oh, those jellyfish explode. Okay, that's nice to know. Oh! Okay. That's a bit what I thought would happen. Oh! Your ship was dashed to pieces. I don't know what I was expecting. Alright, let's do some fishing around here then. Since we need the money now. I need this back on. Okay, and then we'll wait until daytime so nothing evil gets us. Alright, let's go. Barracuda. And these things are fucking huge. 1, 2, 3, 4. These things are fucking huge, bud. Damn, 130 bucks just like that. 130 bucks just like that. All right, cool, cool. Might as well finish off this spot. Get the rest of our barracudas. Boop, boop, boop. Should put you right there. Okay. I wonder if that thing's still active during the day. I feel like we need a decoy to get in there because one of the spots we're looking for is right there. Coral Groper. You take up a lot of room. Okay, that's all I can get for that. What's this spot over here? Coral Gropers. Dredge. Barracuda, Groper, Dredge. Nope. That away. Was it these guys? That's probably fine. That's just the boat settling. Red snappers. I can take a few of you. I think that's all. Okay. I don't like whatever roared at me. Oops. Okay, nice, nice. Snappers aren't worth much. Boop. 500 smackers. Okay. We're engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of the stellar basin to see the lights. We talked for hours. Something we hadn't done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered across the skies above. I turned to see his reaction when he was already down on one knee. I can't remember what he said, or what I said, but I know I said yes. The ring is beautiful. The span of jewels going all the way around. I can't take my eyes off of it. I was not sure whether to write this yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days. But I feel the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. I've not written in a few days. I felt afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and there illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew. It's such a tantalizing discovery. Remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open, with the buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the casket, and then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. Oh. Oop. I don't know how close to that thing I can get. But I feel like it'll let me know if I get too close. Yeah, like one of the... You can see that's either something evil or that's one of our objectives. We can't get to it just yet. I'm assuming we need something to distract the monster down there. The squids belong to me now. Oh. I don't see it. But I don't like that I heard it. There's some boxes scattered haphazardly on the shore. Ooh, a treasure map. That's all we can fill. All right. Nice. Sun's coming up. Perfect. Let's make our way back home. Time is it? No, go away. My boost. Go away. Those are my fish. You fucking shitlords. Stop it. Stop it. They're stealing my fish. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking nerds. The fuck is that? Ho. Ho. Why was it safer near that giant Leviathan than it is out in the freaking bay? We finally made it home. We were gone for a while. Wait, I can just... To storage. In another corner, a line has been drawn. And that's not good to me like that. No, I guess those firefly squids aren't really worth much anyway. Oops. We're almost done. I need a cloth and a refined metal. We know where to get the refined metal. We need to sleep, though. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to make a quick run over to... hold on. Map. Make sure I go the right fucking way this time. Alright, to the east. Or to the south. Okay. We're going to make our way over there, and we're going to find a spot to dock, and then I'm going to call it a night there, I think. This way. Is this the way we came in from? We're the stellar. No, you not. Now I'm held hostage. How dare you? How'd your cooking stream go, nerd? It's fucked. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what I was expecting. You know, Pave Monkey and I are still friends. Well, you win some, you lose some, I guess. Beep, 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 beep. I'm glad you had a good stream. How you feeling? I know you've been feeling great lately. Hey, dolphins. Treats. Gotta go do chores? I'll probably be gone by the time you get back. You've just been working a lot. F. Oh, I could fish that up. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go in like 15 minutes, so. Thanks for the raid, though. I appreciate it. Good luck with your chores. Do good works. Is this where I want to be? Yep. I'm a good lad. I'm alright, I guess. I'm alright, I guess. Oh. So if we wait till night, maybe we can... Man, there's like 3 towns here. Maybe we can find what we're looking for if we wait until nightfall. Gonna scoot around that. You guys got any quests for me? Ingerfell resident. What is it? Need help with anything? Trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I'm having some issues. Around here, we considered aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground to allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Sure. Where can I catch it? Ah yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within cliffs themselves. Imagine they've been fished out along the edges, so you may have to venture inside into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. And they only come out at night. I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Actually, let me sleep until night. Okay, so one of our objectives should be around here. After I grab this really quickly. Let's turn our light on. I can't see anything. This seems safe. Oh my poop. We are going to die. Are these conger eels? Maybe. Oh god. Oh, we don't have time. We don't have time. Run, 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 run. We need dynamite to get through there. Ooh, that's cloth. I need some. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, hurry up. Come on. Ow. Might as well get it all. We're here. Ow. Ow. Stop being dumb. Okay, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but... Ugh! Okay, it's actually... We probably need to ask around town, don't we? Let's go do that really quickly. Are we full? We're full. Something slithers in my cargo hold. God fucking damn it. The stonefish is infected. Why is my controller shaking? What's gonna kill me? I'm scared. Get this thing off my boat. I can't sell anything here. What does this do? What does the infection do? There's another town right. Why is my controller shaking? Maybe that merchant over there. Why? What's here? I don't understand. I'm scared. It's daytime. Nothing can kill me during the day. I'm only slightly crazy. Is this a traveling merchant? Dusty platoon. It is. Nice. Nice. You have something I need. Shipyard? Nice. 500 bucks. You got yourself a deal there, Missy. Actually, we can upgrade from here, can't we? We're done. Oh my god, we're done? Hell, oh, I need 500 bucks. We can do some fishing around here really quickly and hope for the best. I don't need to sleep. Fuck sleep. Sleep's for the week. We need sleep when we have fishing to do. Tiger mackerel. Man, what the f... Oh my god, they're one partners. Nice, alright. Oh god. Okay, we do need to sleep at some point tonight, though. I should probably turn my light on, too. Actually, you fucking things are huge, aren't you? Can I make room for 2 of these? I can. Nice. Okay, let's get back to that dock. Where's my light? This way. Please don't eat me. I need these fish. Nope. I don't think that's 500 bucks worth, but no, not even remotely close. All right, we need to sleep because we're going insane. A wreckfish. Oh, encased in brawny protrusions. That's a word. And struggling to move its encumbered fins. Its gills are almost sealed shut by the growths. Neat. Sucks to suck, I guess. Blackmouth salmon. Are there any of those 1 square fish around? They're not worth very much, but I might as well fill up before I go back. Ooh, there's wood over there. Ocean perch, ocean perch. Not that I can see. That's new dredge stuff? Alright, let's dump these fish and go check out that dredge stuff. And I desperately need new engines. Damn, 260 bucks. Let's go. We're $1 off, man. Come on. I just want my more storage space. It's like the one thing I'm suffering with. What kind of dredge is this then? Oh, a research part. Dope. Oops. I don't think I want that to touch my boat, so let's not get by that. Those are those big fish. I don't know if I want those things. At least the little nerds. Oh, they're gone. They only come out at night or during the day. Black sea bass. Scouring bass. Shapes swirl inside bulging clouded eyes, blinded by the light of the surface. Perfectly suited to searching the depths. I can't see anything. That's actually more than enough money for... a gift from my most loyal customer. Here, I want you to have this. She takes a book from a nearby shelf and hands it to you. Flicking through it, you can see page corners turned in and handwritten notes in the margins. This, please. Oh. Plus 4 new cargo spaces. That, please. We need wood. I think there's some wood actually floating over in the corner, isn't there? Oh my god, look at that, dude. How would you look at that? That's so much more room. Oaken music box. Purchased from an antiquarian at Little Morrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from undisclosed shipwreck. Has a letter J carved into the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism, pending inspection by locksmith. Carved wooden tribal mask, said to bring good luck, fertility, and good health. Fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. Bone china, 6 cups, 6 saucers, acquired from Eastern dealer, do not use. A jar of earth. A jar of dirt. A jar containing earth from a meteor site impact, allegedly. Huh. Have you found any exotic fish? Oh. We've only found 29 of 168 fish. Woo, sheesh. Alright, guys. I'm probably going to call it a day there. Your game was last saved at 4:10. That's fine. I'll be back on in an hour and 45 minutes. Me and you are playing Resident Evil. And I think we agreed that we're just going to power through it and beat it today. So I think that's the plan. But we're definitely coming back to Dredge. This game's actually stupidly fun. I don't understand. It's like a really good chill horror game. I like it. But guys, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you guys want to check out Resident Evil 4, we'll be back on in like an hour and a half. Have a good night, guys.